Joker Smith, Jared Greenberg, and now it is OKC against Golden State, best of 7 beginning Monday night. It may not, Sekou, have been the series many people thought we'd see throughout the course of the season, but this is what we have at hand, and it's certainly one that's going to be fun to watch with a lot of superstar power.
Oh, yeah. Listen, if you can enjoy these two teams matching up in a conference finals, you don't love basketball. I mean, this is going to be an absolute contrast of styles in terms of the Warriors are the best team in basketball at sharing the load, you know, everybody being involved, not just their stars toting a huge load every night. And the Thunder have to try and match that. They can't go into a series like this and assume that Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook are going to be able to carry you to 4 wins. They're going to have some help like they got in these last couple games. So that means the supporting cast for the Thunder has to be ready to play. They have to be ready to step up and do the same types of things. Andre Iguodala, Shaun Livingston, you know, all of the guys that come off that Warriors bench or in that Warriors rotation that they do on a regular basis. And I think that's the kind of series you want to see. You want to see both these teams push each other to the limit.
A couple of days off, obviously, for both before Monday gets here, an extra day off for the Warriors. Is there a psychological edge with the Warriors having won all 3 games that they played and knowing that they came from fourth-quarter deficits in all 3 games?
I don't think it's a psychological edge at all. Because it's one of those things, what happened in the regular season doesn't always mean it's going to translate into the playoffs. I remember last year playing in Cleveland, all I heard was, man, Atlanta swept Cleveland. Atlanta's going to beat Cleveland. Atlanta did this to Cleveland. Got into the playoffs, it was easy work. So it was one of those situations, where sometimes what you do in the regular season doesn't translate over. OKC's not playing at the same level. They're playing at a higher level. You know what I'm saying? Call them ASAP Ferg. They're on a new level. They've taken it to a whole nother level. They're playing great right now. You didn't like that one, Jared?
I like that.
I did. I'm just wondering when Chico's going to get here to make sure he walks into your hotel room.
But they've gone to another level. What you do in the regular season doesn't always translate. Sometimes teams start playing and they start taking off and they start really gelling. And I think that's what Oklahoma City is doing right now. Russ and KD, they take a backseat to nobody.
What do you think?
Still going with Golden State. I think I like of course, you got to love what Draymond brings to the table. I love the fact that this Warriors team is very dynamic. They can cause a lot of problems. They switch a lot of screen and rolls, and that gives teams problems because they can play small but still play big at the same time because their smalls play big. Draymond is a 6'6" guy, but he plays like he's 6'10". He's strong. He's physical inside, but at the same time, he can go out there and guard your point guard, then he can switch over and guard your center. So they can do some things with the pick and roll to possibly confuse OKC. But at the end of the day, I think Steph is going to be Steph-less. He's going to hit big shots, and he's going to show why he's the 2-time MVP.
What building's louder as a player?
Oracle. Oracle. Oracle, even when Golden State wasn't good, was loud. So it's got it deafening loud now.
I think the key players in this series, you know, you look at the big name stars for both teams, and they're going to be huge. I'm curious to see who the outlier is in this series. Who's that guy that we don't expect to rise up and play well, has a great series? Who picks a game or two to step his game up to another level? Guy to me that really looks like he should be primed for that because he hasn't played particularly well throughout these playoffs is Harrison Barnes. He's going to have a lot on his plate.
Except he hit a huge shot.
Hit a huge shot, but I'm saying hasn't played consistently well to me, to his capabilities. That's the kind of guy to me that becomes huge in this series because Oklahoma City and Golden State are going to be able to match each other, smalls for smalls, bigs for bigs. This is not going to be like playing San Antonio for either one of them, where San Antonio's advantage was having LaMarcus Aldridge, Tim Duncan, Kawhi, you know, having a front line that could maybe attack you. These guys are going to be able to match up with each other all over the court. So it's going to be a matter of whose extra guys outplay the other team's extra guys. You know, Steph, KD, Russ, Clay, Draymond, they're all going to step up and play big. That's what they do this time of year. But who else joins that party? And that's going to be the beauty of watching this series play out.